Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I'll be your caster and cameraman for today, and I am not running solo, I am running with my co-caster, Ninal. How are you doing this early morning, my friend?
I am doing amazingly. We got the Clash of the Titans, Hokori versus Ascendant here on Pacifist. What more could you ask for? Oh, I know. How about instead of one match, we got three of these lined up. Excited to be able to cast one of them at least.
Yeah, they're going to be fighting each other for the next 3-4 hours and all, just like you said. They're going to be
Oh my
playing the
god.
King Infernus Cup right now. Battle of the Undefeateds here. Neither one of these teams have lost yet, looking to stay clean. And as soon as this match is over, they are going to go over to the Lalo Cup and play 2 games there, which the total will be the winner. That one we will not cast. This one we shall. And we have a 57% tank on Pacifies here now. And that is probably going to be under the bridge in the back of the alley. And we have not seen that yet this tournament, I must say. Nor did I see it at all during the RBT7.
Yeah, that is interesting. I can't say I remember a tank like that either, so it's going to be interesting for both of us here, and maybe for Hokori and Ascendant as well, although I'm sure they are well versed on Pacifies.
Yes, I am expected to see 2 high-scoring teams, both of them putting up a lot of points. If I'm guessing now, it's probably going to be 4K plus on both sides. I'm just throwing it out
Okay.
there. I don't think there'll be any scenario now where even if it's close that they'll go to Chapter 5. It's highly doubtful due to the fact that there's 3 tanks on this finale, but we'll talk about that later. Let's go live as the opening attack is the best you can get. Hunter, Spitter, Jockey, Charger. Take this opening attack as soon as they decide to send it in.
Okay, Hokori chilling out for the time being. We've got the reposition on the hunter to behind the tree. They call the R, and away they will go. They got Coach dropping down, blocking spawns, but they weren't spawning there. The charge misses, struck in the head for a moment. 3%, a little over 3%.
Not bad damage coming out, I must say. I would like to see that Charger just charge instead of hit the M2, getting greedy for the damage. But nonetheless, 18 on the board. That'll equal up to about 96.3% bonus left. And look at Hokori pushing through this choke point as fast as they can. I don't know if they'll make it. No, they won't. Oh, the boomer, but the Charger didn't go. The Charger ran away. Interesting play there.
Yeah, the souvenir shop hit is completely dead. It can be such a big hit right away on Pacifies, can really set the mood. And Hokori completely avoids it. We've got this kind of... Okay, yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to go for the hit. It doesn't look like they're really setting up for a hit with too much attitude here. Okay, they are going to bring it in. Hunter, Smoker, nice charge. Finding him, not in the spit. Going to get Rochelle in that spit a bit. Be decent damage again, but Hokori pressing forward mostly unimpeded.
Yeah, they haven't lost much yet. Still looking pretty good. They're coming up around the choke point, and here's the tank going to spawn, and it's going to spawn, and these survivors are pushing him.
Yeah.
Interesting call. I wonder if they thought they could try to run back, but this car is in a good spot right now, and Kryja does have the tank in his control. He has a Boomer Jockey Hunter. I don't know if he's going to run in with this right away here. No, they might try to sack the Boomer. The Boomer gets 2. I don't know. He might roll in here, and he indeed is. Kryja, the Polish phenom himself, bringing in the car. And he is trying to get it over this white sedan, and he finally does. And he's going to be able to split the survivors here, and he is in. He gets 1 punch onto Ellis in the back, another punch, actually I think it's Coach, never mind. Another punch onto Coach, he's down to 1800 HP, in-cap goes out, he gets a pull, he switches over to the car, and he gets the in-cap! He's going to go for the kill. He needs to hit it 2 more times. There's 2 survivors up, 1 more. He is dead. Yaft is gone. Kryja still has 900 HP. He is trying to hold on for a little bit longer for help to come in. He gets a rock. He's coming over. He's trying for his second kill. Can he get it? And he almost does. He switches targets, and he does get the kill now.
He did.
What a start for Ascendant, and that's what I'm talking about. Putting Hokori's back against the wall. What a start now for Ascendant.
That was insane. I certainly was not expecting the double kill. It goes to charge, sidestep by Shockwave. Spit comes out to delay. They hop up on top of the stairwell railing, go up. Now they're split a little bit. We got the Hunter. They are just going to wait, try to get these two down with a very concerted effort, but what a tank.
Yeah, big damage coming out. Two dead, no DB, 2 survivors left, quad incoming. It's going to be a miracle for Hokori to survive this quad attempt. And if they do manage to, they'll get into the safe room with 206 points.
That is crazy that they still have that much bonus left, all things considered. They are gunning it through. In spawns the Hunter. He's getting chipped out. 133 he's dead. There's Smoker, Charger, Jockey still in the mix, but that Hunter has been hunted down. The tables turned, and Ascendant has nothing to show for it other than 1 SI less.
Yeah, then again, I think it's going to be a Boomer too, so they're going to get tri-cap with Boom for the last hit. 2 survivors only to kill. No extra points can be had. They do have 2 sets of pills. They do have 10% bonus on each survivor. There's a Smoker pull, and they miss the wipe and the Jockey. And they're going to live, and they will make safe room. I don't know, actually, Nick might go down here. And Nick will go down, and the Charger will die as well. And they're not going to get much of that bonus. They had 200 points there before that happened. No, they lose half of it. And I don't know if they'll be able to get in without at least 1 more set of spawns. And yes, they will get it. At least 2 or 3 are going to come in here at the end. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. The Boomer comes in, gets 1. Hunter coming in. Jockey coming in. Hunter lands. Jockey can just try to delay it. He gets M2'd. Hunter is not killed either. But they close the door and get in. No, they don't. Yes, they do. Wow, what craziness at the end there, no?
That was a crazy, crazy way to end a chapter. First of all, Shockwave dealing with the charge and the Jock on his own. They go for the spit smoke. Yes, they do a ton of damage into the bonus, but I mean, unbelievable that Hokori actually made it into that safe room. He even goes for the pickup. I was like, oh my god, confident enough to go for the pickup. Yes, the confidence is there. He walks it into the safe room, so he's able to cover for his teammate, which wasn't actually worth any bonus, protects his own bonus, locks it up. I thought the Jockey might be able to get in there, something might be able to get in there, but no, Shockwave locks it down.
Yeah, that Hunter being hunted down there early was big, only letting 3 SI come in, and it was just enough for them to survive and get in with a couple of points, even though they are shy 70 points for all full distance for survivors. But nonetheless, it was impressive to do so with just 2 people, and now they're going to have that opening attack. Hunter, Charger, Jockey, Spitter, they're coming in. Hunter lands, Spitter will come in, Charger misses, Jockey finds a target. The damage will be double-digit from the gate from Hokori, and a good tone setter due to the fact that they lost 2 survivors now.
Yeah, that was a pretty big hit to start us off. Jockey trying to get in the mix as well in the spit. And look at them hold the W key. We got spawns coming up, but again, too late. They just gun it through the souvenir shop, and that is dead. But we got the choke points they try to leave, which can also be quite effective. Charger, Smoker both spawning in early. We got the Boom Spit to help them out. Smoke, got to be a little bit careful. He's on 11 HP at this point. Charger waiting on the other side of that door. And they got to commit to this. And he goes, YOLO. Gonna actually collide with the wall. And the spit comes out. A little bit far, but I like the idea.
Cheeky Boomer, is he going to get it? Nope. Oh, wow, they all missed their shots at that, by the way. Just to note that there and all, but it was good because there was no proxy pop, and now there's no chance to set off this car alarm unless Ascendant makes a big misplay on shooting it. And they are going to be able to get this tank up, I believe, without another full hit. They might just send it with 3 to see if they could get some more damage. And they won't get a full hit. Charger comes in from behind. Charger is dead. Smoker, Jockey both land. They'll get some chip damage. And they'll walk into tank with 82.5%. And Shockwave needs to kind of pull through for this team here now. They're going to go down a couple hundred points.
Look at Ascendant. Okay, they will drop it down. They'll chill out for a bit, but that was crazy for the time being. Innuendo going right by that car saying, you won't. And he didn't. Tank gonna be in the hands of Shockwave. Got that Boomer Hunter charge. See what he does with it.
Costed the tank 1,000 HP too for that transition.
True.
I mean, I wonder if it was a bait to do so. If it was, and that was Ascendant's plan from the gate, that was a great transition over there, taking him down. The charger does land. It might be a rock. I don't know if they'll be able to skeet that. No, they do cover it. So no rock. They kill charge. Tri-cap coming in, and Shockwave's gonna have to roll in with this tri-cap. Now he has no choice. They cannot play this any longer than they want to. Let's see what happens. I took the other tank away now. Take Shockwaves.
All right, we got the Jockey Hunter. Shockwave drops in for the car. Smoker to join that mix. Jockey Hunter already spawned in right above them. Car. Okay, they've gotten a lot of chip in, but can they get the same amount of car value that Krycho's able to? He just drops it in, he's missing and smacks, and right when I start talking about the tank, he's already dead. The car missing, okay, no, missing again. He just goes to finish it off with the smacks, and surely, oh my god, 200 HP left. He almost finds another car, but it will not work out. Lion going to be the only in cap, and this is going to be quite a different post-tank scenario than it was for Hokori.
Yes, it is. They have 653 bonus, and they have a very big opportunity to blow this lead open way in the first chapter, and started great. And that spray of Innuendo's car in his face gets me laughing every single time I see it. It is such a great screenshot, whoever spray that is. But 2-2 incoming, Charger Jockey. Difficult alley-oop to get this charge. Might try to just go from the back, and he is going to do so. They're just going to double team, guarantee the charge spit. It's on to Coach. It's not their DB, and they will get Innuendo to pop pills to be fast here. Good job by Hokori, knocking the bonus down to 563. But right now, if they hold on to this now, they're going to be up about 600 and change after one chapter.
Not only does Hokori find the damage, but they also sack into the quad with that hit. Gonna see them coming up with it. Interested to see where they send this quad. Not a lot of options left. They're sending it right here. Hunter Jockey from opposite end. Charge is gonna have to walk it in from another area code. Actually, he's just chilling. Jockey on the head for a bit gets broken up. Where is the cappers? Hunter gonna connect for a brief moment. Smoker dead, everything dead, and they have almost no damage to show for it. Half the bonus left will be Ascendant walking it up to the safe room, and they are gonna be able to close the door and go to the next chapter.
Yeah, there they are. They do make it in. 543 bonus, 540 even, and they have a commanding lead now. Almost 600 points after one chapter.
Always a scary moment. Of course, that was a ridiculous tank out of Ascendant, getting the two cars, not just with the incaps, but also with the kills, completely breaking up the power of Hokori, despite Hokori having the better pre-tank chapter 1. And we'll head over to chapter 2. Of course, the saving grace for Hokori is that this chapter 2 is worth so many points. They've still got plenty of time to bring this back, of course.
Absolutely, and I'm just gonna go over here and stare at this spray for a little while longer. I know you don't see it now, but I'll put it up on my stream. And I don't know why this it's so beautiful to me. I just got to sit here and look at it.
I'm checking it out.
The spray of Innuendo, I love it. And there's just nothing you can do when that happens. I know what it's like. I've been there. It's like when you realize you messed up. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
But all right, let's go live into this Ascendant with a lead. Can they hold on to it? Early tank, 26%. Gonna see it inside the pool hall. That's where it'll be taken at. See what they could do. Opening attack again. The best hit you can get. Charger Jockey Hunter Spitter. I'm loving the spawns that they're giving to these top teams. Let's see what Hokori can do with it now, and we'll let you take it away when they're ready.
I like the charge from the off angle. He's just going to go send it in straight away. Smack charge into the spit. Jockey trying to carry out this side. He'll be able to. Hunter catch inside the spit. That is going to be so much damage. Even more, like 8% more than they got on their first hit against Ascendant on Chapter 1. Bringing them down 20% in one hit. What a way to bounce back.
Down into the construction site.
Reloading.
Ooh, that was big damage there. That was just beautifully set up by them. They're going to get a pull back. Not going to get it. The Charger's going to drop. They got some commons down there. They have a spitter. It's not going to work out. And Ascendant's going to come out of that almost clean. It'll make the 2-hit average down to 10%. So it actually works out for Ascendant there, as they took big damage early. Making up for it there. Coach hesitating to get the tank up, making sure he has teammates with him. And here we go. Second tank of the game for Hokori into the hands of Zyko. And they are retreating back to the pool hall just as expected now.
Right, and it is interesting. I mean, look at how much damage Innuendo has done. Look at the tank, bring the smoke pool, Coach. He's taking his time. He's taking a leisurely stroll into the billiard room, and he has to pay the price. But the tank will disengage Zyko all over the place right now. He goes down 2k HP, starts chucking rocks. Just got a smoker left for support. Pull down, perfect corner. It's simple. 2,000 HP left. And they will be able to kill him off before the SIs can spawn up, but Kreitcha does get in cap for his troubles.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, it's a pretty standard tank fight, I would say. It gets a 1 in cap. Zyko kind of wanted to commit and split the survivors, get a cap outside. They weren't able to do it, so they lose about a little less than 30% for tank. And I think that kind of turns out the Charger's going to land somehow, but the spinner gets picked.
Or twerking, I'm not sure which one that was, and they are going to climb up. Actually, they might go around. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, they are going to take it up the stairs. Hunter Jockey. Oh, wow. They're just going to send that in for some scratches with the Hunter. Just dipping in, dipping out. Sending it on the jump. Jockey pulled down onto Coach. And now how does Ascendant respond? Catching. Whoa! With the double boom on the back line as well. Ascendant has to pay the cost for that one. And they're going to reroute, go back upstairs. 2 and 2. Try to send it again. Smoker. There he is. Oh, they did it again, MK.
They are getting this reset, and they are big time separated right now. Rochelle is on the bottom. They are fumbling. They're just going to stick on the bottom at this point. And now they got a charge spit on the stairs, which is even more risky, and they're going to eat it with a slam. Kreitcha is going to go down and is now black and white.
Yeah, that was kind of like jarring situation for Ascendant. It seemed like they're so on top of the communication and coordination, but one of those moments where you just see one survivor going this way, one survivor going that way, and we're like, hold on, what, dude, let's make a call here. And they do end up a little bit in their heads. They eat the charge, and down goes Kreitcha. Like you said, black and white. They're going to have to deal with the drop down as well, which can be, okay, they're just going to send it through, and they avoid injury there.
Yeah, they're actually just going to sack the boomer. I don't even know if they're going to hit it all right here. I think they're just going to let him push W, take this forward. They know Kreitcha's bleeding black and white. They don't have another set of pills right now, so they need to protect him. Because if he gets hit and goes slow now, there's not a good chance he's going to make safe room.
Maybe there's no zombies down here. Ugh, who am I kidding?
And they don't. They do have pills, so that's beneficial for them.
I am about to die.
They are going to go for the stairwell hit. Jockey up in the bathroom. Trying to bait up the charge. Nice smoke charge setup into the spit. Not quite.
Nick spit block. That was pretty good from Nick there. That was big. That was really big. And they're not going to be able to give Innuendo these pills. They're going to have to hold it for Kreitcha because he's black and white. And in a few more steps, they're about to be slow. Innuendo is now slow. And now it's a crawl for the rest of the map. 420 points left. How much are they going to be able to hold on to with the sewer choke? And the end of the sewer choke coming in too. Two sewer choke points coming up.
Yeah, that's such a good point. I've been casting some matches on Pacifies the past couple weeks. Okay, they are going to spawn down below. And they've actually sent the hits before the sewers. I've been like, hold on. Are we realizing how much value this hit can find? I love the setup from the boom on top of that kind of jutting out area at the drop down. We got the charger in the darkness. Hunter pre-spawned in as well. We've got a jockey in the mix, potentially. And okay, very tricky jockey shenanigan potential. Okay, he just drops it down, and Ellis drops it down as well. One boom. Char just walking it up and sending it in. But he collides with that little piece of railing. Jockey with the follow-up. They're just sending Ellis in as a damage sponge. It works decently well, I suppose. It takes some damage, but it's kind of tough to avoid, am I right?
Yeah, they did find the extra set of pills, though, so they found all of them. And unfortunately, when they threw down Innuendo, he took most of the damage. And it was also DB that they decided to throw down there, which is a little interesting. Thought maybe they would throw away the health bonus, because that DB is actually, at 14%, is worth more than 22% health bonus. Believe it or not, that's just how the map comes out. What a pull around the corner. They get the clear. Charger gets 2 damage. Jockey finds a target. Spit will miss. And it looks like right now they're not going to be able to... Oh, they get the spitter. And that was a big pick there. I don't know if they'll be able to get to the end of that sewer before that. The quickest pause and unpause. Misclick by Grizz. I want to put in not even close, but I'm not going to do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. But I think they sent in the DB just because they felt like they're going to lose it for sure anyways. They've got a little bit more sturdy HB, that 20% they're still able to hold on to, but they also, the flip side, look at how low Ascendant is approaching the tunnel. He's almost certainly going down.
Yeah, and it's no points for him. So right now, Nick and Coach need to be protected. They're the only one for that 231 points. So as long as they protect them too, they should be fine. They have no spitter. The ink cap kind of here is irrelevant, I would say, but the only problem is that he's 1 HP, and they are trying so hard to get out here. Rochelle is there, out in the open, taking the shots. The Charger comes back. They get a double charge. They do get the clear. Rochelle is getting ridden black and white. They need to clear, and they don't clear him.
Nope.
And he's gonna die, and now they gotta back up and pick up and retake this choke point as Coach is getting beaten to death. They get the pickup. Bonus is down to 133, and they will be able to get up. And the commons literally just spawned all right. I can't believe what just happened. I don't know if you saw that. But the Charger comes down, rides on their heads, eventually lands, gets cleared. Bonus down to 88. And I think they'll be able to walk in.
Death spit, or maybe not even death spit. Yeah, he's trying to buy his time. Okay, they're going to send that spit. They got to walk through it. Okay, slows him down. Will Shockwave... Okay, Shockwave's up. 2 seconds on Grizz. Hunter. Hunt Jock. Can they find something here? That would be so ridiculous. A spit delay. The scratch attempt. Jockey trying to hop in for a scratch. But they are... Wow. Oh my god, the bee hopping, and they get the scratch for that as well. 21 bonus left as they lock it up. 708 for the chapter, as one player, Krycha, did not make the full distance.
No, and that will count as 8 health bonus for all survivors making it. That's what that'll come into for those that want to keep track. What a opening attack coming out from Hokori on this map, setting the tone for it for sure. No,
yeah,
taking them down 20%, and then getting an in cap with the tank. But Hokori does. I mean, Ascendant will make it. They'll have a little bit plus points. Now, all that Hokori has to do is get to the safe room with 10 bonus, and they'll break into the Delta a little bit. But they're looking for more for sure. No, I don't know if they'll be able to do it. Let's see as we go live. Hunter Jockey Charger Spitter. Opening hit for Ascendant. Can they do with it? We'll see.
It is so difficult to find, I guess, a competent team to get much bonus in on this chapter 2. So it starts right now, MK. They need to start preserving that bonus right now. Hunter comes in, gets skeeted, charge misses, spit will be avoided for the most part. A brief jockey, and all things considered, decent survival by Hokori, but Ascendant still sneaks the damage in.
And not too bad. They get about 7%. Everybody's chipped down except for Shockwave. Zyko just loses 1 HP. Yap down to 79. I think right now, if I'm Ascendant, they probably want to stack on Yaft. It would be the play. Get Rochelle down to 3 punches. See if they can misplay. Don't have Rochelle pop pills early. That would be my call here. I don't know if they'll do it, but another tri-cap coming in. Boomer no spitter this time, and no jockey.
Interesting setup outside the Red Flight Bar and Cafe. They're going to get up on the cement mixer, hang out for a bit. Looks like Ascendant is at least a little bit hungry for a surprise hit here. If they do, or maybe on the run back, right? We bring in the tank here. Frey with just like 1%. They have to walk all the way in. And yeah, they're going to be able walking it back. The boom gets popped. Still got Smoker Hunter Charger. Do they try to hit for the run back? No, they're just going to let them pass. Tank getting dangerously close. Wow. Take it away, MK.
All right, he's going in. They're just going to retreat back here. The Charger does not let them enter the pool hall. And Hokori is fine with taking it here. He's being kited around. His support's coming in. Charger not able to get anything. Tank down to half HP. I think he just killed one of his SI. Oh, the Charger lands, but it's going to get cleared. The tank is alone on the inside, chasing down survivors, punches Grizz once, and that's all he's going to get is 2 punches. And that is a dead tank here, Nall. Bonus at 74%, and Hokori is on the move.
That was a ridiculous tank. It was looking like Hokori got caught with their pants down because they weren't able to get inside the billiard hall, which is like 9 times out of 10 exactly what you want to go for. So it's like, okay, this is bad start for Hokori, but the tank, like you said, I think he killed off that hunter. The other SI is not super working, but Hokori doesn't want to play around at all with that jump over, with the gangplank. They don't want none of that smoke. They're just going to take it down below, over to the side, but this is a very narrow passageway. Oh my god, yeah, with the ski. Jockey's trying to hop up to pick up the slack. They want to lock in the spit damage here. Oh, quick clear, but it does split them 2-2 with the spit. That being said, they should be able to make it through.
Yeah, and they will sack to a quad, and they're going to have to send this on the inside, which is going to be very difficult for them to land. Maybe they just try to value the most damage they can. But right now, Hokori is not outside yet, so they are not even progressing inside. And I don't know if they'll be able to get in quick enough. It looks like they will be able to, and yes, they will. And this is going to cause Ascendant to have to relocate, try to hit somewhere inside, which is going to be difficult and way more advantageous for the survivors.
Hunter coming in from behind, trying to catch on to Ellis, but he will be knocked down in 8 shots by Shockwave.
Going into next chapter. And let's see what happens when Innuendo is in here. And Innuendo will get a spawn timer. The survivors are taking their time. And they're going to go here. The Charger lands. And the Smoker goes. And now the Jockey goes. They kind of go one at a time, which is a little questionable in my opinion. But they do pop pills. And they have Ellis not moving. Okay, Ellis is moving now. But Ellis crashed now. And now they're finally moving. Okay.
I think the reason for that hit is twofold. Number one, you just like the value that you can get in the stairwell as opposed to pretty much anywhere else down here. And number two, you make sure that you get the hit down below. And in fact, they might even be able to get the boom sack. It bought them a lot of time to be able to find that unless Hokori absolutely guns it.
And doesn't look like they're blitzing the drop at all. They're going to take this cautiously. It's a little risky to drop into all those commons now, even though you want to be aggressive and push down here. And they're definitely going to hit as soon as the transition. They pull him down. Nice job. They're going to just stack him. Spit comes out. And the Charger gets melted, but they do get the ink cap. And the DB is now open on the Grizz as Rochelle's swimming in the spit. And Nick is getting wrecked by Khan. Look at the bonus going down so fast here. Still going down.
Yeah.
A lot of common infected damage. A little underrated there. And they drop him down to 885, 850 after pills are popped. Great job by Ascendant. I like that Smoker pull down. Good job by them.
Yeah, pulling them straight into the Piranha Den there, but they do manage to clean it up quite nicely, all things considered. The SI is running in from darkness, getting their scratch here and there. We got a Hunter Jockey boom and a charge. They spun it in again from the shadows. Charge melted. Hunter Jock will land a double, still taking a while to clear. For Rochelle, they dip down to 700, but 700 would still be a massive counterpunch by Hokori, especially considering they've still got another, 50, 75 distance alone.
Yeah, I mean, they're literally about 40 points of damage away from not being able to take the lead anymore, Hokori. So Ascendant's doing their job. They
Yes.
just need a really good hit on the bottom, and if they can manage to get some damage on that damage bonus and all, I think they'll still hold about a 200-point delta in favor of Ascendant. Going into next chapter, they're going to have to perform at the end of this tunnel. Let's see. And look at the hit they got. Smoker, Charger, Jockey, and the Spitter. All separation instead of the Hunter, which I like for this choke point. Let's see what they can do. Take it away now.
They'll definitely take it. This is not the sturdiest of bonuses, and they are going to continue to drop down in the bonus, down to 665 as they clear out the commons. And Nicholas leading the way. We got, like you said, Jockey, Smoker, Charge, Spit. A moment of reckoning is upon us. Jockey, Tongue instantly cleared both, but Nick is caught in the Spit. And the Smoker drops down, keeps him in there. In cap onto Nick, but everything else has died. Going to be able to get the pickup here. We'll see how much Hokori's got left. Just about 500.
Yeah, and they're going to be able to throw spawns in. I don't know if they'll get scratches or not, but they'll have a chance to do it with all of them. We'll see if they get it down 492. Is there any chance? Oh, the Boomer gets M2. That's their chance. Oh, they're getting damage. Oh, the Charger lands too. And they get it down to 431. The DB being open. They almost get an in cap onto Zyko, which would have been an additional 4.6% DB. They walk in with 431, and look at that. 1562 to 1748. I mean, Ascendant still holding on to almost 200 points, just shy. I believe that is about one. I'm not going to try. I can't math this early. Sorry.
Yeah, around 200 for sure. But honestly, if we think back to round 1 of chapter 1, I mean, how many teams in Hokori's spot with 2 survivors being murdered by the tank, how many would be able to pick up the pieces and still find full distance on 2, and in fact some bonus as well? Not many, and that Herculean effort has ended them with just under 200 points away after a pretty big chapter 2 lock-in, and we just got chapter 3 and 4 left, of course, as we shift over to the sacrifice.
Yeah, we're back down to 500 points of distance. The big map is gone. There is no more 700-point chapters. We're now going to have 500 and 600. So it's going to be a little bit more tighter. It means a lot more making the safe from and getting bonus here. More for Ascendant than Hokori if they want to hold on to this lead. And we are about to go live. Opening attack is not going to be the Charger Hunter Jockey Spitter. This time it's going to be the Hunter Boomer Jockey Spitter 2-2. Let's see what Hokori can do with it as they pre-spawn the Hunter and the Spitter. Hunter's all the way up front. Spitter's to the left, just trying to keep the guns up on top of him. And I don't know what they're going to send this Jockey at. Maybe they're going to send it in the back and the Hunter in the front. Hunter is pre-spawned, and they don't know he is there. He's just hiding in the bush. And they are backing up to him. Kryja turns around. The skeet doesn't land. Pound Spit is successful. Boomer's not able to grab anybody, though, and the damage will be 5%. Not too bad coming out there from Hokori. And now Ascendant's going to hold W and try to make as much of this map up as they can before spawns are up now.
That is not a hit that we see a ton of damage coming out at, especially with that SI setup. So 5%, Hokori is going to be happy with that. They jump it up, and actually we've got some players lingering at the underpass, which can give the SI some additional spawn ends. I mean, the Charger is looking pretty opportunistic here, but the rest of them are kind of just chilling out, hanging out. It is the quad. So they definitely want to make a concerted effort here rather than just, sitting in a random charge or, running the hunt, obviously. But as they approach, look at the spread on Ascendant here. They are going to keep their distance, make sure they can get some clears, make sure they keep vision line on the other survivors for quick clears as well. I like the setup.
And here, I don't even know now. I didn't know if they're going to go or not, and they're going to get a huge damage. It's not getting cleared. No, almost down to 80% already.
Yeah, it was way too close to being the quad. I got to tell you, it felt way, way, way too close. Those clears did not come out with quite enough efficiency and speed, and they will pay the price for that one, 13%. And yeah, it was kind of a spot where it's like, okay, wow, we're actually going to hit this here. And it actually worked out quite well for Hokori. Yeah, you do get the 2-2, but it's not going to matter. We got the static tank spawn here, and we'll see this familiar song and dance. Likely going to see the spit come out first, prevent them from open, or the spit will be a big part of this eventually, just to try to make sure that they can't open this train car door.
And this jockey is mounted on the top. They're going to try to open it up. Charger gets deleted. Oh, they get it open! They got to be careful here. There is a jockey, and being aggressive for Chip is one thing, but accidentally getting yourself hit early is one. And that's what I'm talking about. They eat a rock already. And they only get down about 100 HP off the tank, and he's able to decommit and take the roof anyways. And that's what I'm talking about with that aggression. Sometimes that happens now.
Yeah, that door continues to be a question mark for me because I feel like teams are pretty efficient at getting the damage in on the climb up anyways, more so than just, 100, 150 points. So, they obviously know what they're doing, but opening that door can be a double-edged sword as Kreitzer took a rock to the face for his troubles. Of course, they've done a good job of keeping the tank at bay after that, after he climbed up. Tank takes his time, knocks his car up. Still got 25% frustration as he is staying in line of sight for the time being. But I think Ascendant might be able to pressure with the line of sight before. No, I mean, they're keeping him right there at 25%. He's standing on top of the car and he's staying in this, MK.
Yeah, I cannot believe they have it. He didn't lose anything here. He's still second pass. The car comes flying in. It's not going to really work. Charger and Jockey miss. Smoker's the only thing that lands. And that will be an LOS now coming out, and I'm gonna say it now. This is gonna be the latest roster rundown we've ever done because we didn't do it yet. For Hokori, we got Yaft, Grizz, Zyko, and Shockwave. Why don't you take away Ascendant for a Chapter 3 roster rundown?
On Ascendant, we've got Innuendo, Kreitzer, Frey, and Lion.
Look at Yaft is just trying to drag this out. I don't know if he wants to commit this. He is really trying. And I just think they want to get a tri-cap now before they send it in. And, okay, now I know why he's going over here. His car is over here.
Exactly.
And it makes perfect sense. And he's got to roll in. He's rolling in with the commons. Oh, this car might be a little dangerous. Let's see where it goes. It flies in, splits the survivors 3 and 1, and they get a survivor separated.
The smoke tongue. Wow. Okay, so they're going to get him in the corner. Jockey M2'd away. Just going to be getting the down there. Car hit to an awkward spot by Yap. And he's got half of his health left, but missing some smacks in the corner. Kreitzer, oh my god, he turns around and gets him left and right, but he tries to disengage here. 600 HP left. This is it's a bittersweet tank. Some awkward stuff happening, but still, they get the damage in. The decommit, the boom on the head, smoker charge, goes for a rock. Ooh, gonna be able to skeet that one, clear out the rest of the SIs, and comes the car. Yeah, 350 HP left. Certainly not going to be able to get value with this, with the environment in the way, with the low HP, 250 HP left. Wow.
That hit Bill from that far away. Did you see that?
Yeah,
That's insane. I don't know how that hit him, but Yaft is going to get on top of the roof with 90 HP. I don't see him getting any more hits here. Jockey coming in. Hunter coming in from the side. Gets skeeted. Rock coming off the roof. And he gets a 95 HP Rock going out there. And now they're going to push forward. The Boomer is going to land. And the Boomer, oh, he's trying. The tank is going to throw another Rock from above. And he's not going to get it, and it looks like this is probably all that Yaft is going to be able to get as he is trying just to hold on as long as he can. Just try to see if they can get a wipe and not give them any more points. And I believe he is going to survive, or Ascendant will for sure here. Charger landing, Smoker landing, Rock coming out. He gets another Rock! I cannot believe it! A 30 HP Rock, he's down to 19. Rock comes in again, almost lands it but misses. There's a survivor, 1 HP. Hunter gets skeeted. And now there's no one up there to shoot this tank. Can they find him? They finally kill him off here, no. But they have no bonus to speak for, as the Ascendant is about to get a survivor in capped any second here with Kreitzer 1 HP.
I mean, Hokori's tanks are always insane. Zyko alone, you could honestly make an entire feature-length frag video just off of his competitive tank plays. But yeah, right there, most people are going to throw that tank away, you know, with like 200, 300 HP left. They're like, this is garbage. I don't want this anymore. But one man's trash is another man's treasure. And Yap is going to get in 2 cars with less than 60 HP. Or rocks. But still, in comes the charge from behind. They will mop it up. Ascendant gonna have a moment's reprieve here, but they can't get too excited yet. They down Krycha, and we've got a very interesting situation up ahead. Potential reset, etc. If they get reset here, that person is just dead, I feel like.
Yeah, and they're not going to get any pills in the room. I don't know if they're going to be able to find anything on their adventures, but they split up 3 and 1. Francis is going to be targeted here for sure. Oh, what is Smoker Tug missing? The clears are quick. Boomer lands. Smoker pull again. Quick cleans again. Jockey going to get an in cap forward. But at this point, the only points they have is on Innuendo, so it doesn't matter who gets in capped here, in my opinion. Just as long as they're able to make it, and maybe even make bonus with Innuendo. I don't know if they'll be able to do it now. Still a long way away since they're crawling.
Yeah, I'm interested to know if that was a bait on the smoke spawn in. Francis is like, oh, perfect. Okay, we'll deal with that. And now they don't have the reset. They make it through, getting in more distance, which is guaranteed. Charge. Going to be missing the drop down. Hunter gets skeeted, and Ascendant will be allowed to continue to rack up distance. They've got 50 more points of distance that they can lock in. You know, 22 bonus, sure. But I think getting that guaranteed distance is a big factor, and they are going to get every last point of it unless HK can do something. Whoa, hold on, because we got the spawns.
Yeah, Bill took a scenic route there. I don't think it matters. Yeah. They'll get in,
Okay.
And they do get the bonus, Null. Barely, but they got it. 20 points.
They'll take it. They will definitely take that.
Shout out to J-Dot.
Shout out, J-Dot.
Things that this man has done for our casting ability is mind-blowing. I'll tell you, the dedication that he has had. And I'll tell you, there's some other things coming into the future for casting, and something might be a reality now. And I'm talking about the fixed camera angles. We figured it out.
Yes!
It can be done.
Oh my god.
It'll become a thing. It's going to have a lot of work to be done, but we figured it out. And I thank you very much, J-Dot, for taking the time. The work that to get the camera angles to come upon the casters to do so. He'll do everything else, but thank you, J-Dot, for that. And eventually that'll come into play big time, because all we're going to have to do is hit one button and get awesome views in the stairs when survivors are going, and that's what I'm looking forward to. What my dream scenario now would be if we could have a camera, or I mean a flashlight on our camera that's only client-sided. That would be nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, that would be nice. Just saying out there, J-Dot, if that's possible. All right, 2-2 opening hit. Hunter Jockey has the cappers. Let's see what they could do. Ascendant. Their infected turn.
Okay, they are split up 2-2, but they've got plenty of vision line on all of the other survivors. Zoe hopping up, hopping down. They're trying to bait this out. Where they at? But they're not in any of the usual suspect locations. Jockey tries to hop in with the Hunter on the back line, and they get stuffed. The spit will be able to block, but that is going to be just about all that they can get out of it. 0.8%. And Hokori will be able to press on.
Good spit block, though. This is going to give them another opportunity for damage. They might actually be able to get a whole nother hit out of this, as long as they could keep doing the same thing they did there, because their spawns are up. They haven't even got through the underpass yet. They're going to be able to set up. I believe it's a quad attempt. Yes, it is. Returning quad attempts coming out.
Yeah.
Ascendant suffered quite a bit of damage from it, but they didn't wipe out. Let's see what Hokori can do when they have to deal with the same set of circumstances. And they're hesitating not at all. They're going to focus the back one. The Charger is going to beat the crap out of this guy. Pulled back here. Oh, my goodness. Shockwave gets molested in the back. Almost 10% comes out from that. Big damage coming out from Ascendant onto Hokori.
Okay. And the smoke charge attempted setup, but actually they're like, oh, actually this works too. Smoker keeps him pulled. He just gets smack after smack. I think he got 3 smacks in there. and he is going to, you know, get in the damage. 10% on the backs of Hokori after 2 hits. Decent by Ascendant so far, but this tank is going to matter quite a lot. Hunter, Boomer, Spitter, Jockey got the Hunter spawned in, as that is the tank. He's going to send that in first. Spit comes out. Just going to be making sure they can't open the door. Still got the Boom Jock, but not a ton of pressure here to prevent it. And that door's open. Okay, Innuendo not being pressured by, or rather, Hokori not being pressured by any CS. They do, for the most part, allow that climb up, but they still get great damage in. 450 chip on the climb up. 100 Charger Smoker in the mix. Innuendo just going to be tossing rocks for the time being. Love the B-hop, ghost hop, B-hop combo around the corner. Not able to find anything with that. Could have been a great rock setup.
Interesting that Innuendo is not keeping any rage at all, pretty much whatsoever here now. He's just losing rage so fast. Not making any attempt to hold on to it, and still has lost about 700 HP yet. And he's going to be able to go get his car. I don't know, no. He has a lot of work to do here.
Yeah, I don't mind it. The car, oh my, okay. Interesting situation here. Going to be knocking the environment around, and he ditches the car, sends it straight in. Smoke, knockaways, playing keep away here. Jockey ready, your time to go. Smacks all across the board. Jockey can't get in there, but nice Hunter catch on the backside. Tank is going to be protecting here. Eventually the Hunter gets cleared, but down goes another survivor. 1500 HP left. Car. Grizz walks into it, bro. Oh my
gosh. He's so lucky now.
Yeah. I mean, the boat framework there going to be saving his life. He literally backed up back to the car. He said, "What's that behind me?" Horror movie style. And he somehow makes it away, not just with his life, but with 58 points of permanent health still as well.
Oh, that Charger missed. He tried to take an opportunity of separated survivors. He'll get a punch. And it's going to be a quad sack now. I don't think they can kill anything else, so they won't get a proper sack rotation. And Hokori survives. 500 bonus left and change. A couple attacks left to take. But it looks like right now Hokori is poised to take the lead for the first time in this match.
They certainly have been looking strong. Of course, they had a very strong Chapter 2. Brought them within striking distance of Ascendant at that point, and this has been a great continuation of that into Sacrifice. We got Chapter 3 here of Pacifies, of course, with the quad being eyed down by Ascendant. They're going to send it in at the choke. Classic choke. Hokori is ready for this. Actually, Hunter getting chipped down for a bit, continues to get chipped down to 227 HP. For his troubles, all eyes on him for the time being. Smoke charge again, not able to get the lineup with that. And it's been interesting to see Ascendant mostly just sending these quads for damage setups rather than going for the gold with the full quad. But either way, even with aiming just for damage, I mean, look at Hokori's bonus lap. 436 points still left in the tank. That's almost 40%.
Yeah, it is. I mean, this is going to be the last hit for damage. It's going to be a 2-2. They'll have a Charger Hunter. They'll have 2 cappers that are good for it. They just need to find their targets. And Bill pushes through so quickly, they're about to lose their opportunity. And the Hunter finds a target. They'll get the spit. And that's all that's going to come out of it. And they're not even getting any spit damage. And they're going to walk in with 300 and change. And Hokori will take the lead by about, I believe, 170 now? Maybe less? I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, right around that. Interesting situation, because like you said, we are almost certainly not going to be seeing the finale, especially not if it's Ascendant who's behind after Chapter 4. So this is, oh my god, the double kill. Wow, okay, the Smoker's still in the mix. Charger spawns in. Hello, Zyko colliding with the wall, and they will bring it down a good chunk. Force them to walk in with a little bit of a lighter load on the lock-in. 336 bonus. That will shake out to 836 for the full chapter, putting them in the lead by just about 130. Still very manageable for Ascendant.
Yeah, I think is it 130 to be even? I think it is, isn't it?
Yep.
130? Yep.
Or maybe 130. Yeah,
70
whatever.
maybe. It's either 170 or 130. Our math is not great at 6 o'clock in the morning, guys. So you gotta just give us NA casters a little break. As let's see, we go into the next chapter. That is a 130 point lead. It's not 170, so it's 130. Tank is gonna be late too. 69%. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be. I'm trying to think. That's before the event in the Salt Hill or the Gravel Hill. That's gonna be before then. So, geez, this tank might be ran all the way back. I don't know. It depends on what they want to do. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see what happens. Opening attack, tri-cap with boom. No spitter, no hunter.
Interesting. We'll see how Hokori manages this hit. We see Ascendant setting up on top. Also, a cheeky little secret agent jockey on the back line behind the safe room, or in the safe room rather, right outside of it. Francis is very sus about this though, so he is trying to sniff that out. Smoke comes in. Francis does not turn around. The jockey on the head with the triple boom on the stun block, actually quad boom on the stun block as well. Wow, Hokori locks in the damage, no spit, no problem, no hunter, no problem. They still get 6%.
Yeah, it's actually Ascendant doing the damage, but that is great coming out.
Yeah,
that is
right.
Big null, actually. Consider they didn't have a spitter. I like the alley-oop attempt. Death Order was good, too. Great sack rotation. I believe they're going to have a Hunter, Charger, Spitter. I don't know what the last one was, though. I didn't see the proper Death Order. It's going to be a Boomer. This is not a bad 2-2. If they get hit on the transition on the inside, but I have the feeling that Hokori is going to bait this and back up as soon as they try to go in and try to catch Ascendant off guard.
This can be such a deadly hit. It's honestly so terrifying while you're walking in. You just got this windowsill. You can really wait to spring your trap if you are the SIs here. We'll see how long it takes for Ascendant to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I would say as soon as the shotguns are in, send it, if they can do so. I like the Charger spawn in the front, though. I do like that a lot. So if they rush, the Charger's there to cover, and the Hunter can probably grab an Uzi. Looks like they're thinking about taking the long way. No, here they go. They're going to go in. The Charger finds it. It's a double charge in the spit. A pounce outside. The Boomer's keeping him in there. What attack coming out from Ascendant. Oh, great job. Big damage coming out. 10k MMR spit says by innuendo. I did miss it. I didn't see how much spit damage came out, but still, that was big damage onto Hokori, and Ascendant needed that to set the tone for this chapter.
I gotta tell you, that hit is like that choke point appears in my nightmares sometimes. It is such a difficult hit to manage, and they take a massive chunk for it. 83% left. They send it in. Zoe getting hunted down. These Ascendant Chargers with the setups just have not been working. The smoke spit will come out, getting some damage, but it seems like every time they try to line up the charge into a smoke or a jock, it has just not been working. And Frey says, tragedy.
Yeah, but the damage has been very, very impressive. They have already knocked down 25% of the bonus. Hokori is trying to hold W to get this tank up before they will allow Ascendant to get one more set of spawns, and they're not going to be able to do it. They're going to have to take another hit. It's not a great set of spawns, though. It's only a Hunter jockey as far as cappers. And here they go. Hunter comes in. Hunter finds a target. Pound Spit works out. And Death Spit. That's big damage. And that's going to make Yap slow. And look at that pre-chip before tank now, 32%.
It's crazy to watch the health on that overlay. I mean, the chunk, like literal chunk of life being taken away just like that when you can line up the double spit damage. A lion brings it in, the Lord of the Gravel Pit, but he is going to have to give up his throne for the time being, as Hokori is going to play it pretty aggressive. I thought they might take it back to the boat and just relax, but they are pressing it forward.
Yeah, and this is a good commit path from Lion, because now he's going to be able to have high ground, and he'll be able to kind of peek at them when he navigates to a better position. And now the survivors can no longer retreat. They gotta take it here. There is no opportunity. The only thing that's good for the survivors right now is they have no real hitables. I don't know if that's what Lion is trying to get.
Yeah.
I think he wants to get one, and that's what he's doing. And
Yeah,
he's gonna get it.
Hokori can't send it forward. They got the gravel pit. So this is free.
All right, take Lion's tank away now.
Gladly. In goes the car, hits it up and over. Grizz will be protected by the railing, of course. And the car is on the other end. Hokori sends it to the opposite side. They're going to be running up, but they don't have much room to cover. Charge will again miss, but the tank is in there. Jockey on the head. Smoker Cake on the other side. Charger smacking away, and Grizz is cornered in the gravel pit. This is a disaster for Hokori, but a Lion only has 1k HP left. He gets the rock to finish off Grizz, and he decommits with 1.17k HP left on top of that gravel pit. He says, go ahead, try to hunt me down. Good luck.
Yeah, he's gonna have rain above them, and he's gonna have CIs in there. The only problem is they have a boomer. Oh, the boomer! Oh, that was a bad attempt by the boomer, if I'm being honest. And right now they cannot send it in because they don't have enough support. Oh man, they're backing up. Oh, the hunter! Oh, he gets skeeted.
Wow.
Frey
Psycho,
tries,
bro.
but interesting that they're not able to do anything with this tank, really. And Lion has to retreat.
Yeah, it's just a difficult situation. Like, you can sure you're set up over here, but what else can you really do other than just take some damage, try to prevent going AI, and hope that the next hit goes better and allows you to ramble on in there. Smoke charge, smacks, gets in there. Jockey on the head as well. Takes a bit for the clears, but they're still all up. Yapped on 1 HP. Rock's going to be attempted. 400 HP left on Lion.
Lie still, let me look.
And I think he goes AI here. You know, he's peeking, and he's just going to go jump in the water, I think. And he does so. Spitter should be able to come up here and delay this. I believe they'll... Maybe they don't. No, they're just going to let him get it. But they have, like, no bonus. Only 216 points left.
Right.
Ascendant looking pretty good as far as damage output. Can they finish him off? 11% DB, 20% health bonus, 2-2 incoming, and not a good one. To Retro. Hunter finds a target. They get the pound spit. And Bill gets pulled.
Ooh.
And they get the damage down even more. 159, and he's boomed down there, taking more damage.
Yeah, getting the target with the lion's share of the HB. And they're also trying to prevent distance. They've got about 150, 130 more distance that they can lock in. And Ascendant is going to be trying their best to prevent that. The Jockey, Charger, Hunter, Boom. Can they send it? They're setting up on the poles, but it's not going to work out quite yet. Still trying to find it, and they are going to opt for this choke point up ahead.
Yeah, they really wanted to hit quickly. You could tell by how desperate they were trying to find. They wanted more hits. All right, Frey's going to be in the sky. I mean, you see Frey's Hunter. He's getting ready. He's on his way in. I think they hear him. He's definitely making noise. And they are about to jump over. Okay, they need to send it soon here. They got him jumping over. Okay, here comes the Hunter. No, he's not. And they're letting him crawl over the fence. And he gets it! He gets it! The Charger gets it! Oh, and he lands!
God!
And that is almost a wipe. They'll get rid of all of the bonus. Now there is no bonus left whatsoever. Ascendant done their job. And they're going to be able to get full distance, but no points. So that means, they need 130 points to tie this game. That is it. That is all Ascendant's going to need.
Interesting situation. They haven't locked in all the distance yet. Smoker, Jockey, Spitter, Boom. It is the Poo 2, Yucky 2. We'll see if they can get it. Smoke pull on the back line. Bill is in that spit. He goes down, and they continue to extend this round, trying to finish off before they can get these last 20 points. And Grizz going to be sending it forward. Just going to be trying to clear out the Jockey. Oh, and I don't think they have time for any more spawn-ins, especially with that Jockey dead. They will be able to lock up the full distance.
That's 600 points. 29.98 by Hokori, chapters 1 through 4. Now Ascendant just needs 130 to tie, 131 to take the lead. And I said this, I'll say it again. I doubt we see finale, but it is possible. at this turn of events with how close this game is.
Yeah.
And I think if Hokori will have a point delta and not in their favor, that they're going to call finale. And I have the feeling that if Ascendant is down by 1 point, that they'll just GG and don't care and won't play finale. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right. Interesting. But if we can return to that last hit again, that blew my mind. Frey getting the DP, and I was like, oh my god. And then we got the charge drop down smack into charge, even one-upping the DP. Wow, what a moment to end the chapter for Ascendant's SI side. And now they head into Survivors with not the most unmanageable task ahead of them.
Yeah, they have no spitter in the opening attack, and look at Hokori's spawn locations. It doesn't seem like they're overzealous on hitting early. The Charger's the only one on the inside in the current moment jumping around, and everybody else is on the outside. So we're probably going to see a hit on the transition outside of the garage. Probably going to be seen, and I pretty strongly think, Null, if they're able to get to the tank with about 80% of their bonus, and they just take it back and be safe, that they can probably secure the victory over Hokori here.
Okay.
That's my call. If they pull out, they got to pull it off first. It's one thing to say it, but you got to pull it off. And also, and another thing, just to say it out there, I've never seen a tank fight at that gravel hill before until today. That was the first time. That was the first time.
Really crazy.
Yeah, if they don't ready up, they're going to be late for the Lalo Cup, and they'll both have minus 500 going into the first game.
Interesting.
They'll start with negative points. I mean, I know the rules for being late. I'm pretty sure if both teams are late, they both get deducted. And here we go, Null. It could be the final chapter of this match. Let's see what they can do. Ascendant on the ropes. Opportunity is theirs. Can they take it?
Jockey Charger Smoker Boom for Hokori on the first hit. Like we said, we do have another secret agent jockey inside the safe room area. It worked quite well for Ascendant. See if it works out for Hokori. The one boom, charge hops in, Smoke Tongue not going to find it, and Ascendant, wow, not taking much at all, just over 1%, and they walk through scot-free.
Yep, good job by them, pushing on. They're going to take that with minimal damage, and for those that are asking, the Lalo game is actually going to be played after this. I believe it's the finals of a loser bracket. I'm not 100% sure if that's correct now, but I know it is a loser bracket. And it's going to be Ascendant versus Hokori again right after this is over for 2 games, best of 2 as soon as this match concludes. So they are going to battle it out for about 3.5, 4 hours now. And this one has almost come to a conclusion. And we're already in about an hour and 10 minutes alone on this one.
Right. Yeah, this has certainly been a slobber knocker here at Pacifies, but for the time being, as we focus forward, we've got the windowsill choke point, and this was an absolute nightmare for Hokori. They send it in early, and Ascendant able to walk it back. Jockey still on a reasonable amount of HP, not anymore, 9 HP, Hunter on 130, and Ascendant has seriously softened up Hokori, sends them scrambling. They're going to try to recommit back in. The Hunter finds it, can charge, grab through the windowsill, no, just going to be stumbling, spit, no. And they take almost no damage again at a nightmare of a choke point.
Yeah, good job right now. Ascendant is playing the bait game, and they are winning now. 2 attacks, less than 5% damage. A great tone setter at this moment. And they're going to have a 2-2 coming up as well. Due to the spitter not quite being ready in position. Retro attack with the spit is what it's going to be. And no hesitation, the survivors take the roof. They're going to hold up here. Hunter coming in. Hunter finds a target. Spitter doesn't have the angle. Just gets a ding or 2. 3 hits in, less than 5%. Right now, Ascendant is playing lights out, and they need to do so if they want the lead now.
This tank was just, I mean, I loved what Lion did. You go around on the highway, drop down, get your car in play. But we saw how Hokori was able to execute in a way that completely negated the effects of the car. So we've got like one last choke point for Hokori to scramble for some damage, Charger, Boomer, Hunter, Jockey. But after that, tank gonna be in, and yeah, we'll just see if Hokori's got any tricks up their sleeve. Otherwise, it's gonna be tough. Oh, charge, getting all the way down. Massive reset. Hunter catch on Frey in the meantime, and finally, Hokori will find a window in. Big hit.
Yeah, I would honestly, no, I think Ascendant didn't have to take that choke point the way that they did. If they just pushed up there and didn't clear the common out, they wouldn't have had to take that. So that was the first misplay there from Ascendant, but they do get the tank up. And Ascendant is going to retreat indeed. They're not going to play aggressive. They have the bonus null. They don't have to play up here. They could just play safe. Boomer. Charger. Charger will land. Tank. Still ages away. I mean, actually, they could probably AI this tank if they run it all the way back. Look how far this tank is. I think
that would be interesting.
Yes, they could, but I don't think they are going to do it. Nope, they're just going to sit here.
They're
doing it. They're doing it. They're taking it back. This is an AI tank. This is definitely AI. They're not going to get to play this. And they're just, oh, wait a minute, they're ring around the Rosie. Are they just going to go back for it? Yes, they are. They baited us. And Grizz decides to go forward and bring the hittables again. I think, honestly, no. I like the play to play it here, but I think the wiser play would be to run this back. I'm just being honest.
So,
I hate to say it, but...
It was such an interesting play on both sides, but we do end up with the tank here at St. Lydia.
All right, this is it. Hokori needs this tank to do something. The Boomer walks in. Oh, that was so close. Now Grizz is going to decommit. Going to have to be patient here, wait for spawns. Ascendant cannot be aggressive. There's nothing they can really do to push up here, but they do get some decent chip damage. All the ammo on the survivors looks good. They all have over 400 bullets, so not going to worry about that. Dumpster splits the uprights. That's 3 points. That is good for sure. I don't know if he could do that again if he wanted. Right now, he is trying everything he can. Oh, the smoker pull to the dumpster. He gets out. No, he's not out. Yes, he is out. The Hunter and Charger combo are big, and they're not going to get a wipe here. They're going to get 2 in caps, and Grizz should die off here in just a minute. And he's able to decommit.
He's trying to. He will. 180 HP left. We saw how effective it was for Yap. Can Grizz make the same magic happen? They're going for the pickup. They got to drop it. And they will be able to kill off Grizz. That's going to be it. They'll get the pickup. And once they get this pickup, they should be around 50% bonus left. A good few hundred points. But Hokori continues to prevent that. Spit, again, continuing the delay.
Yeah, they're going to get a quad for the next hit, and it'll be a good spot to send it. But Ascendant's going to survive, and they're going to survive with a lot of points. They still have 688, and they only need 130 of that to take the win. It is literally 40% of the map away from Ascendant taking the lead. Can they do it and survive this quad? They should run inside the building, and they're not doing it. Go inside, Ascendant, and Kryja calls it. That's a great call right there, Null. And they send the quad. Oh, no, they don't, actually. But this is a great play by Ascendant. They must be listening to me, or they just know what to do, Null. Maybe it's both. Who knows?
They're starting to walk outside, though. They got one on top of cement. And they drop it down into another side room.
Oh, it's beautiful. No, this is just prime play right here. This is the beautiful thing to do. They can't land the quad in here. This is probably going to be their best chance to land it, and they're going to exit this building. And they kill something! And the jock back in the room!
Whoa! Disaster! Sure, we were praising them for the setup, but it leads to its own, such as the butterfly effect, right? In comes one fix, out jumps another problem. 526 bonus, dipping under 500 after a massive separation jockey. They will be able to dust it off and keep going, but hey, we have not even ventured into the gravel pit yet, MK.
Nope, they're going to start it, and they're going to hold this whole thing out. They can't really push it. Unless... Wait a minute. They actually going to push this? They only have 2 spawns. Oh my gosh, they are actually pushing this with attack up. This is so dangerous from Ascendant right now. And look at the comments pouring in. Kryja taking the lead. And they get the kill. The Hunter will in. They get the clear. And they are going to be able to take the hill. Smoker's going to try to delay it. And, oh, they can't get the clear.
Bill,
and it goes down.
Billiam. Down goes Lion. I love the idea from Ascendant with the Hunter catching. They still keep their eyes all focused forward. They recognize how important getting the charge clear is. But the MVP Smoke, Spit continuing to block. They got to continue playing around the gravel pile. Charge! They are barely able to sidestep that, even with the CI blocks. A bit of a choke from Hokori there. They had all the time in the world. 300 bonus left, 286, and Ascendant does not have much to work with, but they might just be able to get across the finish line.
Hey, there's weapons over here.
No pills in the back. I always like to take the back of the boat, and they're not going to get it. Oop, they popped their last set of pills. So now they only have 120 points left to spare. The Hunter gets skeeted. That's big. No Hunter, no Spitter. I mean, Hunter and Spitter sack first. They're going for a pull in the back. Trying to get Rochelle separated, and they're not going to be able to do it. Yap with that 31 HP Smoker, and he keeps it too. Means they're not going to have a charged Spit for the last hit. And actually, they might get 2 hits. I don't know. But my gosh, this is so close. We have no idea what's going to happen after this. If map 5 will be called. What just happened? You see that?
No.
Survivor went. I don't know what. It just looked like the Survivor went kind of flying forward through the map there. It might have been a comment. I don't know. But either way, it didn't result to anything. And the last hit is a quad. It's literally this close. This is it. Final hit and all. Finish off this game for us.
Okay, the Hunter is from behind, hopping around, bringing attention turned around. Jockey Charger directly overhead. Smoker lands, Jockey M2 away, and they will be able to. They're trapped 150, 139.
Oh my gosh, they just have enough. It is enough.
Whoa.
I don't know if they're going to get another spawner yet. They're so close. 139 bonus. They're going to take the lead by 9 points. Oh, he gets stuck. Are they going to get it? They do. They take the lead. And there's a GG. There's no GG. We're going finale, boys. We're going to see one more map.
And, you know, normally, like you said, the 3 tanks on the finale teams often do not care about this finale. They're like, there's no way we're going to get enough points for this anyways. But we are going to see it, especially with how close the points are. This is absolutely doable from either side. It is 100% a toss-up as we take it to the port.
Oh my gosh, this is insane. I cannot believe they're going. Another chapter of this, and this map is just...
We're gonna find it.
I don't know. No, it's got 3 tanks. I mean, does that say enough?
and we got the scavenge situation going on as well. Very interesting. I mean, look, as a player, it might be a little bit rough, but as a caster, this finale is very fun to watch. So I'm very excited to see Ascendant versus Hokori, who has got what it takes. I will say Hokori probably has more experience playing finales since Ascendant just doesn't like to play them. So we'll see if that factors in at all.
Yeah, we will, but look at that opening set of spawns. Awesome for the Infected. Jockey, Spitter, Hunter, Charger. And right now it looks like the Infected are really being exotic with their SI all over the place, being very patient with that Charger in the safe room. Oh, he gets the 17! The Jockey comes out, charge Spit. And they're going to jock him too. And no, they won't. And they're going to focus down Kryja down to 42 HP.
Dude.
13% from the gate. Great job by Hokori.
This chapter is a marathon, and I am not confident that Zoe is going to have enough stamina left to make it across with taking so much damage right away. They are going to head straight into the generator mechanics. Boom will come out onto Zoe as well. And yeah, interesting. The smoke. Charger drop down. Going to connect. Whoa! Taking him into another zip code for real this time, all the way over to the other side. And Zoe has to make the hero play, go clear that out. All the SIs getting cleared up, so it is reasonably safe. And they, speaking of being safe, they head up into this area, which just feels so comfortable. Of course, there are ways to get in, but you got the railing, you got the multiple levels, you got, you know, lots of little stuff you can stand on, like the benches, etc.
And they're not choosing to start the next event because, or the next thing, or the generator. But here it is, first tank of the game, or first tank of the finale for Hokori into the hands of Yaft, because we could see a total of 3 tanks on this map. And actually, let me take that word back. This is the 5th tank of the game, because you never get to say 7 very often in a neutral game, and we might say that. No, it's very possible.
Absolutely is. Yaft going to be taking just a touch of chip as he climbs up, but really nothing major at all. He's set up on top of the house. Smoker charger boom. Boom hops in, able to find. And look at Zoe's position here. Drop down below. Goes ahead, has already popped his pills, and they clear everything out. Action waiting.
And he looks like he's going to go start to bring his toys into play now. Now he's his second pass. The survivors seem to be a little low on ammo as far as Frey. Frey has a little bit, it's down to like 300. That's all he's got. I don't think it'll be a problem though, but yeah, bringing his dumpster in. It's not cooperating. It's really not cooperating. Oh my gosh, it is not at all. Okay, he finally bounces off. Nobody's LOSing him though. Dumpster's in play. That's a good dumpster. And alright, here's the first tank. Yaft is in, climbing up. Down to about 4,000 HP. They circle him. Gets a punch onto Lewis. Punches down onto Zoe. He punches the car out of play. The Hunter lands. This will be his rock. You get in cap here. He's down to 1,400 HP. And he is dead. One tank down. Ascendant still going.
I'm okay.
Yeah, he will get in cap for his troubles, but that is not going to be anything too major for Ascendant. They've still got just under 60% of the bonus left. And something we haven't talked about, MK, but could be very relevant is, of course, you know, once you bring in the tank, like he hit that dumpster, he hit that car, those will no longer be in play. So you got to be trying to maximize the value that you can get, save some for the future tanks, and that sort of deal.
Yeah. Oh, the Charger misses his rocket. He tried. The jockey finds a target, though. Unfortunately, the Charger is not going to find anything. The spawn blocks are supreme, and the Charger is just going to have to hold now. There's nothing he's going to be able to do. He'll just die. And now the patience happen. So, 58.1% bonus left. One tank is down. Here is the next one. 6th tank of the game now for Hokori into the hands of Shockwave.
Alright, Shockwave, a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Hokori looking so strong midway through this match, but stumbling there at the end, having to force the finale. He goes ahead, he hits a car, he hits a dumpster. These will be the hittables that he is bringing into play.
Ooh! Oh, that was so close. No, what a dumpster, but it goes out into the water. He's bringing both hittables in. If he brings both of these cars now, there's only one more left, and that's that red sedan on top. That's all the 3rd tank will have if they survive. And right now, Shockwave is not having any luck with this car as it bumps onto the other side of the bollard. And okay, he finally got some in, but as soon as he decides to take this in, no, this tank is yours for Shockwave. Try cap with the commit.
Okay. And as he hits the cars, I mean, these are such big vehicles, such big hittables. He will manage to get into play, not even going to address how close that was to landing right on Krycha's noggin. But he will go ahead and pop the pills as the tank engages. 5,600 HP left. They send it into smoke, try to pull through, not going to work. Charge, get sidestepped, smoke, hunt. Everything has been dealt with. He goes for the final car as well. Starts trying to play with that, but it's in an awkward spot again. He turns to meat shield it. I love this, but They should be able to get an angle on him. The Rock for their troubles. Pay the price if you want to get the damage in. 2,600 left. And he is continuing to fumble around with the car. Another Rock will be able to skeet at that time. Charger, Boomer, Jockey is what they've got to play with here. Just a one boom. Car finally starting to cooperate with the charge. Set up, slow, get up. He's got the chance to, oh, the fake out. Yeah, Lewis accidentally positioning himself wide out there in the open. Innuendo goes down for that. Krycha has all the comments wrapping around her, but regardless, he will not be able to get that smack onto Krycha. They'll get the pickup. They've still got 561 bonus, but starting to make headways. But is it too little, too late for the Hokori squad?
We'll have to see, but they do have 4 more sets of pills, which they grab. Hunter finds a target. Spit will get nothing as he's on the pole. This will allow Francis to push forward. Boomer gets popped, 1 proxy, and now they will trigger this. Smoker's going to try to delay it, but he's being blocked everywhere. And all right, Ascendant kills 2 tanks. They're going to get to the 7th one in this campaign. Oh, it spawns immediately. It's right outside on top of the survivors. Oh, they drop right into it. What a tank spawn. And there is no way that Ascendant is going to survive this. I don't think. There's already in cap going out.
What is that?
I cannot believe how fast that tank spawned. What the heck?
Hey, is he going to finish the job here? 2,400 HP left. Another cornered opponent. Krycha, the last one pills. The last one live as well. He's trying to play chicken with the Charger, and this buys enough time. Grizz, 1,500 HP left. Smoker, and a charge. Charge is hunted down. Rock, avoided. Smoke will get cleared. Well done by Krycha, but now he's got this tank to reckon with. 1,300 HP left. He's got to try to get pickups. He's got to clear the Hunter. He's got to do everything, and he's got to go.
They're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill the tank. They'll survive.
I cannot believe it. 3 seconds left on the after. Are they gonna get the pickup? This is this Spit. Wow, the Spit getting a little bit shysty there, and they're gonna look at the pickups. No way.
They make full distance. Hokori has to kill 3 tanks now. Oh no, he gets in cap. They might not actually. If they could delay this pickup. They're not going to be able to delay it. They get it. They go into the Charger. The Charger lands. They clear it. No in caps. They do get it. No, it is in cap. And now they're going to have to pick it up again. Smoker is going to delay it for sure. Oh, and now there's going to be a Hunter to try to delay this. Hunter's coming in. Here he comes. He delays it. And he gets a death onto Krycha. Now they don't even need to make full distance. Now that there's a death onto the survivor team.
Right.
I think they'll get the pickup here finally, and they'll be able to crawl in with 3. Boomer comes in, gets 3. Spit goes out. And they should be able to navigate around it. As the Jockey comes in, they get another death. And one survivor goes up. Charger gets him, and that's the wipe as they're shy about 47 points. And all they need to do is make the vehicle, rescue vehicle. That is it. And Hokori can win.
Yeah, but you make it sound a little bit easier on paper than it is in reality. I mean, the amount of times that teams that I cast even survive the 2nd tank is very low. Much less the 3rd tank, much less with a spawn like that, much less actually getting that close to the safe room or, to the exit vehicle. So this is going to be a huge bite that Hokori has to take. It might be too much for them, but we'll have to watch and see. Keep in mind, remember how much damage Krycha took right out the safe room. We'll see if Ascendant can find the same headways to start us off.
Let's move, people.
Hokori out. Hunter coming in. Charger rocketing. They land the Charger in the Spit, and the Hunter. Oh, this is big damage, and oh my gosh, look at that. Almost 7%, or more than 7% does go out. Great opening attack. But it did do a little bit more damage onto Ascendant because Krycha went down to 42 with the opening attack on the other side.
They are going to start turning on these generators. Got to get these tanks spawned in. Got to keep the amount of SI hits to a minimum so that they can focus all of their damage on cleaning out these tanks, continue to get bonus points racked up. We got an interesting setup from Hokori here, starting to spread themselves pretty thin, but they will be able to keep vision on each other somewhat. Jockey M2, smoke comes out, gets cleared, double boom. But, you know, double boom is all that Ascendant's going to be able to find on that one, and they start turning on the generators. They actually, this was a generator that Ascendant did last, right? But Hokori actually is going to be starting out with this one, which is not a strategy we see all the time, I will say.
No, because the first tank can't spawn right away, so they're going to take that one and pretty much get it out of the way and take it on high ground. And now it's going to be all special infected play, no cheeky tank spawns for Ascendant. As right now things are getting shut down, it would seem. The jockey's unsuccessful. The spitter just gets a one ding of free spit, a little bit more actually. 1440 left on the survivors. Actually 1414, sorry, not 1440, 1414.
And they are going to be hanging out for the time being, just set up in this safety area. They feel very comfortable here. The tank, you know, tries to go for the engage, and what do? They can just drop off the railing. Or if the tank doesn't come close enough, they can act like they're going to drop off and then don't have to. So a lot of, you know, movement potential, bait potential, different stuff going on here. Down below, in the meantime, tries to come out onto Bill with that charge. We got the Smoker Hunter. Hunter is spawned in, and Kryja is on top of the building, as you would expect.
What is that spray, Kryja? I can't even make out what it is. Looks like a Google search with an image across it.
It's probably fish related because it's that much.
Probably. Boomer gonna go in for a stack, dies off, and Kryja will wait for his third capper, and he's gonna go in. It is the Polish Phenom himself. Can he do it for his team? Can he end it here as he drops down on second pass, taking a very scenic route for his commit, bringing a dumpster in. And there, oh, he gets it! If he can get the kill, this is GG. He's going for it. He's going to throw a rock at this. There's one.
Uh-oh.
He's going to go for just, there's one more. Can he get it? Ascendant gets the victory! They are going to upset Hokori and get the victory in the King Infernus Cup. Way to go. Congratulations to them. And there's only one survivor up. He's going to wipe them out. And there it goes. Way to go for Hokori. I mean, way to go for Ascendant. They are now beating Hokori 3,661 to 3,194. GG.